In this class, we will learn how sentence component will help you to identify the correct missing word. So in total, there are 8 different types of sentence components, and we'll discuss some of them in this class. Now let's start with the real exam question. This is how the question looks in the exam. There are 4 blanks. Now we have to find out the right missing word. Now to identify the right missing word, what we'll do is we'll jump straight away to our answer options. In the answer options, there are 7 different types of options. Now first thing what we'll do is we will try to identify the name for each word. Now this impressions, this is the noun. It's attire, this is the noun. It's positive, this is the adjective. It's properly, this is the adverb. It's potential, is the adjective. Negative is the adjective, and impression is the noun. Now we have identified 3 different components from these options. This impressions, this is the plural noun. Now what we'll do is we'll jump straight away to our blank section and we'll try to identify what is missing. Now let's check in this part. First are critical. Now first what? First what? Is it a boy, girl, car, bus? Boy, girl, they are the noun, right? Here is the noun missing. First are critical. Now if it's the noun missing here, now let's check how many nouns are there. There are 1, 2 and 3 nouns, right? Now we can easily eliminate the remaining part. We can eliminate this part. Now we have only 3 options left. Now out of these 3 options, what you can further do is, we know that here is the noun missing. Now let's check what sort of noun is missing here, whether a singular noun or the plural noun. First are critical. Now these are defines whether singular noun or the plural noun is missing. Now R indicates the plural noun. Okay, so that now we know plural noun is missing here. Now we'll go and further eliminate. This is the singular noun. This is the singular noun. Only one option is left, which is the impressions. So the right answer is impression noun. Now let's jump to our second option. When greeting you is your, here's the semicolon, that's the punctuation marks, right? Your. Now you can imagine, okay, just try to replace this blank with anything, like your book, your car, your house, your bike. What are those things? Your car. Car is again the noun. Now here is the noun missing. Now we have already used one noun, which is the plural noun. Now we have 2 nouns left. Now let's check. When greeting you is your, impression. Now we don't greet impression, right? We greet the attire. So this is the right answer. Now attire will be the next option. Now I will go straight away to this part. Will dressing get you the job? Now read this sentence completely. Now what if you completely eliminate this part? Read. Think that this blank is not there. And try to imagine whether it makes complete sense or not. Whether the sentence can stand grammatically correct or not without this part. Will dressing get you the job? Even if I remove this part, that sounds perfectly okay. Which means this is the additional information, right? This is the additional information. Will dressing get you the job? Now this get is the verb. Now there is the blank before the verb. Now when there is the blank before the verb, this is the subject, okay? When there is a blank between subject and verb, then here is the adverb missing. Now how many adverbs are there in our option? There is only one adverb. We can easily eliminate our noun and adjective. Now this is the right answer. Now let's check our last part. Here we have or first impression. Now this or is the article, right? Now this first impression is the noun. Now if there is the blank in between article and the noun, then this is the place for is the position for adjective. Now I'll go and check my adjective part. Now I have 3 adjectives here, right? Adjective here, adjective, and adjective. Now what I'll do is I'll eliminate the remaining part. Now, and a positive first impression, or a potential first impression, or the negative first impression. Now to identify the correct answer here, now you have to look for this part. What sort of information is the first part giving? A competitive edge. Now this is giving the positive vibe, right? Now if you have a competitive edge, or if you have the benefit over other people, then that's the plus point, right? That's the positive part. So we can easily select, okay, this is the positive part. So now the correct answers are, now here is the plural noun missing. Here is the singular noun missing. Here is adverb missing. Here is our adjective missing. We have identified the missing components, and after that we checked our answer options. Here is the plural form of a noun. This is the singular noun. This is singular noun. This is our adjective. This is our adjective. This is adverb. And this is the adjective. So this was our impression. This is attire. This was properly. And the last one is positive. This is the correct answer. Now, what we have understood is, if you can identify components of sentence, then you can easily solve fill in the blanks questions. About 70 to 80% of reading fill in the blanks question you can easily solve. To identify whether the word is noun, a verb, or adjective, then you have to learn the suffixes. Suffixes will help you to identify some of the parts of these components. The objective of this class was not to explain the suffixes, just to demonstrate you how understanding the sentence component will help you to improve your reading section. This was the concept of this class. I hope this was helpful. Thank you all.